Hey Geminis, so welcome to your reading. This is going to be just general messages for your sign for the week. First we're going to be starting off with the Moonology deck, and then we have the tea leaf to get some oracles, let us know what's going on. It's kind of like the pre-vibe to the tarot. And the heart's hidden secrets. So let's get started for Gemini. Let's see what we have for Gemini, the zodiac sign of Gemini, from my subscribers and viewers for this week. What's going on, what's coming up, general messages, anything could come out, love, about you, work, what you have going on, coming up, just general overall messages for your sign, for Gemini. Hopefully you resonate. So first card we have is balance spirituality and practicality. So there's a need for you, that's downstairs. There's a need for you to balance spirituality and practicality. Maybe you're too spiritual, or one is getting in the way of another. Too spiritual and not practical enough, or too practical and not spiritual enough. There's a need for balance. This is a full moon in Pisces. So that zodiac sign could be significant. Or at times where you should be practical, you're being spiritual, and vice versa. At times you're spiritual, you're being practical. The next card we have is emotions are running high. Emotions are running high. And this is the supermoon. Emotions are running high. I can feel that. I definitely feel that for sure. Emotions are running high. You may be upset about something, or just wanting to control the situation is what I'm picking up intuitively. You wanting to control the situation. A relationship with someone. There's something about work here too. Maybe you've been neglecting work, or your head hasn't been in the game, or you haven't been feeling like working or something. Geminis. One more card for Gemini. One more card for Geminis. I like for the cards to kind of come out, because it gives a mystery to it all. One more card for Geminis. I'm about to start, okay, I was about to say I'm going to start picking from the top. That's too many, I got 3. I'm about to start picking from the top in 3, 2, personal issue A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. So that seems self-explanatory. The zodiac sign of Cancer and Pisces could be very significant here. That's what I'm picking up, what I'm getting. So There may be a need for you to balance. Hold on, let the plane pass. Okay, so there may be a need for you to balance your emotions and some earth energy. Like practicality is like earth energy towards Virgo Capricorn. There's a need for you to balance your emotions and balance your productivity, is what I'm picking up as well. And then I feel like the spiritual side is more like Pisces, because Pisces is also water as well too. So that's what I'm picking up. And your emotions could be over the moon, super, super high and shot here. Okay, let's get some more cards. I'm gonna just get a few cards from the tea leaf for Gemini. So we do got 2 cards so far. Okay. And then there's another one for Gemini. Okay. Okay. So the cards we have coming out for you, Gemini, are, we have the broken ring. So there could be like a separation here. I'm not going to read to you what the cards mean. I'm just going to read to you the card itself and not the meaning attached to it yet. So we have broken ring. So there could have been a separation, a relationship that didn't work out. We have teardrops. When that card came out, I got crying, and there is a woman crying here, or there's an eye just crying here. It looks like a woman, but you know, you don't have to be. It could be a man too, but there's some sadness here. We have lion. We have goldfish. We have cane. So a cat can be significant. The zoo too, just putting that out there. Goldfishes, what I'm getting with the goldfish card, goldfishes die easily. So a situation could have been laid to rest very quickly here with someone. It could be with like a partnership. We have the cane card. It says cane. There could be someone getting older in age here, or needing some sort of like assistance, or you're needing to help out someone of old age here. So let's go into the meanings of each card. But what I'm picking up with the cane card here, there's a need for balance and spirituality and practicality when it comes to this person of old age. I'm picking up, you possibly could be someone's caregiver, and there's a need for there to be some balance in spirituality and practicality. Maybe like talk about some new topics. Yeah. So with broken ring means parting of the ways in either romance or business. Then we have teardrops. Teardrops is great personal sorrow. And I do feel like, well, and the next card is lion. We have time to act. So there could be like a lot of acting and a lot of movement and action toward a direction or forward, without processing the pain or sadness behind it. So something may have happened, like a parting ways with someone, either romantic or business, and you're upset and you're sorrowful, you're crying and everything, but it's like you don't even think about it. You're just like moving forward and just acting, um, just acting impulsively, just doing things impulsively here. Goldfish is increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Um, you could be acting very like fast, quickly, and impulsively toward material wealth and or spiritual growth, and trying to increase that, and focusing on finances and spiritual lessons and spirituality, and obtaining like that knowledge. You could be seeking out someone of old age for that sort of wisdom to kind of come through and help guide you toward an increase in finances, and as well as like wisdom and spiritual growth and lessons about life in general here. And with the Cane card, we have pay attention to your health. So there's a need for you to pay attention to your health, to exercise more, to just do right by your body. That bird is like some sort of like confirmation. There could be, birds are significant here because I have some cards here. This deck. This is the Leclerc deck. It says Lenormand. The Lenormand. God dang it. I'm not getting that. But it's the Lenormand cards. And in this deck, it's just a lot of key symbols that mean something, right? And one of the symbols are birds, and I feel like these cards just have like general meanings to things, and I feel like it's definitely a great resource. But with birds here, birds talk about gossip, talk about small problems, excitement, anxiety, restlessness, and chatter. So yeah, there could be a lot of that going on here. You know, you may have like a small problem with your health that you're needing, to fix. You could be talking about this to somebody, or the person with old age, if there is a person with old age in your life. They could be talking to you about their health, talking to you about their problems and everything like that. And there could also be like gossip going on. Maybe there are people that this person knows of that is talking bad about your health. It's giving messy. That's all I can say about that, because it truly is. You could have someone around you, or you could be like very expensive, because this broken ring, when I looked at it, I thought it was Cartier. I thought it was Cartier. Come on. Focus. Yeah, I thought it was Cartier. It looks like a Cartier ring, so you could have been with someone who's expensive, who knows about those things that you're crying over. I'm noticing this lion's sharp teeth, so it could have been something that you've done to cause some sort of sorrow and great pain in a situation. Something to do with finances or spiritual growth or personal growth within. Okay, that's what I'm picking up. And your emotions are high. Okay, that's all I'm getting from these cards. Okay, so let's move on. Let's go to the Heart's Hidden Secrets for Gemini. Oh, shit. universe hidden secrets for Gemini. Gemini, general messages for Gemini this week. For Geminis this week. What's going on for Geminis this week? Actually, I'm getting to stop right here. Geminis this week. Geminis this week. What's going on for Geminis this week? Okay. Got something falling away at the wayside. So with that being said, I get the energy and the feeling of that you're not understanding something. You're not understanding something with the realizations. This is something you're failing to you're failing, or I'm not trying to say that you're failing, but it's something that you're not understanding here, even though this card is a card of understanding, awakenings, and epiphanies with the realizations, but it's something that you're not grasping. It doesn't stick. Whatever it is, it doesn't stick to you. And I'm picking up, you're possibly not seeing your own issues, your own problems, your own lack thereof of understanding the situation, your lack thereof of being awakened to gain some sort of higher sense of truth, something that you're lacking or slacking. It just felt like the energy of falling off. You could be falling off. This is it gives me the energy, or I can say the example of, say you're in a group, right? And your group has a certain level that you maintain at. You could be falling off. Maybe, you're not keeping up with something. That's what it feels like. It's like you're not keeping up with something. You're not keeping up with understanding something. This could be in regards to love. You're not keeping up with understanding how things are supposed to go, how things are supposed to be. You're not keeping up with understanding what is right or what is wrong in a situation or something like that. So we have the card of withdrawn and possibilities. Withdrawn is single, lonely, solitary. So you could be withdrawing yourself from these group of people, from the setting. And with the possibilities card, it says, you could just be setting your sights on something higher for yourself. You're bridging off into something else aside from this group or this environment. So the possibility card says free-spirited adventure and risk. Okay, there's someone parasailing here in the sun. Come on. I hate when this freaking thing doesn't. I hate when this happens, dude. Okay. Yeah. I feel like I just need a remote and just kind of it does it for me back here, so I don't have to keep reaching. But yeah, you could just be verging off into a whole different other direction for your sake, for your peace of mind. Just withdrawing yourself from a group, But with the sun card, with the sun here, it doesn't necessarily it seems like you're kind of walking away from joy, from happiness. Not necessarily, it seems like a good card, right? But the feeling associated, it doesn't seem like you're going toward the sun. It's kind of giving confusion, you're doing something that you feel is right for you. It should make you happy, but necessarily isn't going to make you happy, or is not necessarily right for you to do at this time. Because it doesn't necessarily seem like you're going to be walking into like happiness. It doesn't seem like this is something that is going to be exciting for you, happy for you, like you're deserving of this. Not saying that you're not, it's just that feeling of it. It's more of like you got singled out, and it's like you're going into a direction that is supposed to make you happy, that is supposed to bring you joy, but not necessarily. It's more of like a power move, like a move for you to, a move that is going to make you seem bold, make you seem brave. So yeah, I just seen a skull project. So you're definitely ending something with the crew here, with the group here. For sure. You could just be possibly like looking and seeking for a safe place, or trying to find a safe place or somewhere to go. What else do we have for Gemini for this week? Gemini for this week. I want 3 more cards at least. 3 more cards. We got cards falling, but it's all like clumped together and just too many. So what else do we have for Gemini this week? I'm going to start pulling from the top. I'm going to start pulling 3 cards from the top. I'm getting 2 cards and then shuffle again. 1 card. Okay, I'm going to pull 2 cards from the top and 3, 2. If no cards come up. 1. Alright. 2 cards. We got running. And pain. Makes sense. It makes sense. Okay. Geminis, you're running. You're running from something. You're running from pain here. Wow. Sorry, y'all have to shave my armpits. Running from pain. So these group of people, these people may have hurt your feelings, okay? That's definitely what I'm getting, because you know, they hurt your feelings. Maybe you weren't ready to hear what it was that these people had to say yet. Point blank period. You weren't ready. So now, you know, you're running in a direction you think that is going to make you happy, but it can come back to bite you in the butt, okay? And it's all because you're upset. You're in pain. You're afraid. It's kind of like, okay, guys. It's kind of like you're saying, okay, guys, I get it. And then walking away with your head down. And then the next week, you're in a whole different country, or in a whole nother coast. And it's like, well, wait, what? Geminis, where are you going? Why did you leave? You know, and I feel like we can all relate to that when we don't understand something, we don't get something, so we feel out of place, especially like in a group. But I feel like the energy that I do, that, let me see, Divine Feminine at the bottom. I feel like there's something I feel like they could have, this group, I get an energy of, you could have been taught something. They could have been there to kind of like teach you what it is that you're needing to learn. to give you some wisdom. I'm feeling like you're releasing yourself, because we have release at the top. You're releasing yourself from some wisdom here, that you could have gotten from this group of people in order to, feel comfortable, or, to feel better. Maybe you just didn't open up. For sure is what I'm definitely getting. We got divine feminine. It could have been around like some feminine energy, or this could be a situation where it's a group of girls, or you could be, it could be a group of guys, or it could just be a group with both women and men. But there's some feminine energy here that's wise, that, I feel like possibly let you know that you're falling off, and kind of like let you know what it is that, you're lacking, but also could have guided you and helped you in some sort of way too, all in the same breath, all at the same time. So what else do we have for Gemini? One more card. Yep, there it is. Perspective. So there's a need for you to gain a different perspective before you leave, like you run away, before you leave for good, because you're ghosting, you're disappearing on people. You feel like you could be playing like you're invisible. You could be feeling like no one cares about you. But there also is a feeling of, you're better off being over here, kind of like doing your own thing, kind of like finding yourself. And it does give like the energy of soul searching. You could possibly be soul searching, putting yourself in like an uncomfortable position, an uncomfortable environment in order to find who you truly are, because that's what free spirits do. Sometimes we find ourselves all the way over here because we just went with the flow of things, and it's like, oh shit, like I never would have thought in a million years I would, be on a farm, raising chickens. So maybe you feel like you're better off. I do feel like this card is like kind of like separate from the rest of them, is what I'm getting to. I just really feel like with perspective, you're just trying to verge off and find yourself. This card also is happiness and clear head space. So it's possible that you couldn't think with these people around you. You kind of want to make your own rules. You kind of want to have that control, that sense of control over yourself and your environment, or just a level of control and structure. You possibly could be looking for structure. Yeah, it's giving like Emperor energy, like Aries energy. But yeah, that's totally what I'm getting here. I feel like the cards want to speak some more. I'm not gonna, pull any more. 6 is enough. But at the bottom of the deck, we do have bluff, pretending, mask, exaggeration. So you could have thought that someone, I don't know why I picked this up, you could have thought that somebody was coming with you. We also have the card of thinking at the top, missing you, craving, and desire. So yeah, you could identify someone in your head that you're thinking about, that you wanted to come with you. You could think that they're pretending to love you, or to love you, and you could have thought they were wearing a mask, or they were exaggerating here. And what you would like is because here's some control energy. There is fire energy here. Even though this is a Gemini reading, you may have fire in your chart. You may want things to go your way regarding this person. And you want them to miss you. You want them to crave you. You want them to desire you here. And you're possibly running away from someone in particular because the divine feminine energy was there at the bottom of the deck at one point in the reading. But yeah, and it's possible that you're not getting your way. And if you're a cross watcher, you could have walked away from this person in order to receive a different perspective, to live a different life, to find happiness and clear your head, because this person was just, overbearing, or they weren't lackadaisical enough. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up. Definitely cross-watcher energy here. But yeah, it's like, I feel like cross-watcher is saying there could have been more to the situation. There could have been more. And now it's like this person is running away. So let's get into the tarot for you, Sagittarius. Yeah, lots of, shuffling. I just wanted to look down because I feel like some energy. And I'm like, yeah, lots of controlling energy here for sure. Lots of controlling energy here. You wanted to control, Gemini's, this person, the situation, how it plays out and everything. You could be wanting this person to come back. You're missing this person, craving them. You could be feeling the way that you want this person to feel. Or you could just, you could be lonely. You're withdrawn. So it's kind of like you're looking around you. This person was there and now they're not. I'm trying to fix my feet. Okay. So let's see. Sagittarius, for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. Messages this week for Sag. So we got the Strength card. Okay. You could be feeling, alone right now in this situation. There's a need for you to be strong over this ending, about this ending here. Like, my face is frowned up. It's kind of like, fuck, I messed up. I fucked up, You could be weak right now. Cross watcher or Gemini, you could be weak, And this person is like thinking about what they're going to be missing out on. Yeah. Hangman energy at the bottom of the deck. Yep. Geminis, you could be someone who realizes what they had when it, in this situation, I'm not saying Geminis as a whole, but could be, just thinking about what you missed out on since, you know, it's gone. Oops. Alright, I'm about to start choosing from the top. Okay, now it's coming out. Oh shit, okay. So we got coming out here the Page of Pentacles. We got what is this, the 9? Yeah, this is the 9 of Swords with the little crow here, and then we got the Emperor. I need one more card. So I'm feeling like this person, Gemini, just drives you further away from your intuition, or cross-watcher. Cross-watcher, you may be a Virgo. We have the King of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck with the Page of Wands at the top. You may be somebody who's like very creative, very enthusiastic, a lot of action that you take within your life, especially in regards to money. Just very like childlike, energetic. So whoever that is, I feel like this person just, it could be you, Gemini, I don't know, but or cross-watcher, but I feel like I'm speaking to a cross-watcher. Like, they drive you further and further away from spirituality or yourself here, from your goals. So with the Three of Wands, the Sun card, and the Three of Swords, I'm hearing they were just in the way. So in the Three of Wands, this girl she has her staff and she's going to go across the bridge, and then we have the Sun, so she's moving toward happiness, joy, success, you know, being healthy and everything. And then we have the Three of Swords hiding behind that. It's kind of like you're saying, like, this person was just in the way, you know, or just a part of the journey. I just need one more card. You could, you know, this could be, you know, vice versa too, Gemini. I'm not trying to shit on y'all, I promise. I'm not. Or burden you even more, you know, I gotta read the energy. Okay, this is the card right here. So we got the Eight of Wands. Okay. With the Six of Wands at the bottom and the Chariot. So I'm getting kind of like a lost vibe. With the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords, it's kind of like, where do I go? It's giving like, where do I go? Where do I take my big ass pentacle? Because this dude has like a big ass fucking pentacle that he's like wiping down. Ouch. Flame. See? It's like, where do I go? What do I do? Nine of Swords, you're in your head about it. It's like I have all of this energy. I'm in my prime. And I don't know what to do with it. So then you close up, you put your guard up, you get tense. You hold in all of this anger, this resentment for yourself, Emperor. And then we get the Emperor here. I'm not going to say whether if you're a good or bad Emperor, but you're masking your frustration by becoming this person, this Emperor, this, I'm getting like big and bad person, this arrogant, like you could be you could be, you know, becoming like someone who's like, who other people would describe as arrogant, egotistical. And then wanting to show action move forward in the way that you want to go in, but it's not going to be received properly, whichever direction you're wanting to go into, because inside you're lost, inside you're frustrated, inside you don't feel worthy, you don't feel good enough. And it's like a facade. It's like you're showing up as the emperor, but really you're just a page of pentacle, because you're pretending to be the emperor. That's not who you really are. And that may have come out in a previous connection, and someone saw you for who you were, and now it's like you have to start back from the drawing board. Like you haven't dealt with yourself because you feel lost. There's a need for you to speak to someone, to get some therapy, or someone that you can look up to, someone whose shoes you want to be in, and kind of like go from there. You need like someone who's willing and who can guide you into the right direction. But that's what I'm picking up, because it's like, oh, now it's like you're like, the energy is giving with the Page of Pentacles and Nine of Swords. It's like, I'm lost, I don't know what to do with this big ass pentacle. But then it's like you hide all of those emotions within yourself, and then you present yourself as this emperor, and it's like, okay, now I got the confidence to move in the way that I want. But you're filled with resentment, you're filled with anger, you're filled with arrogancy, you're filled with ego, all which are like negative, considered negative things to other people. It's just, I'm hearing you're not ready. I don't know what for, but I don't know. Like, you're presenting, because we have the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck, so it's like, I'm feeling like, or picking up, you're presenting yourself as this emperor. It could be in regards to like success or recognition. It's like you're not ready to fill in the shoes or position that you're trying to hurry up and become or move toward. Whatever it is that you're desiring, or whatever it is that you're wanting to go forward to, you're not ready because you haven't dealt with the inside first. So there's a need for you to deal with the inside. So look, the next two cards told me what it is that you're wanting to go toward, what it is that you're speeding, you're hurry up and going toward. And then we have more speeding energy. So that's a confirmation to me. You're moving too fast. There's a need for you to slow down, because the Eight of Wands is like speed. It's about communication, but it's like speedy communication, something fast. And then the next card at the top, we have the Chariot. That's like super, that's like light speed. I'm just going to say, okay, it's light speed energy. Like, this is like super, super fast. Like, super, super fast. And what I've been seeing recently is, if someone, I seen like, it was like a philosopher like quote or something. It said, if someone is speaking really fast, they have something to hide. So it's obvious, it will be obvious that you're hiding something, or you're not being truthful. And you could be being truthful, but like I said, I don't think it will be like received well. Um, yeah. So it's about the lovers, like a connection, soulmate connection, marriage. Yeah, the next card is the Hermit. There's a need for you to like reflect and go inside and like really think about this. Think about your next moves forward. Yeah, there's a need for you to think about the next moves that you're wanting to make, because it's like you need to question. It's like, you know, and something may have already ended, and you may be afraid. Like, you may be afraid to go back to this person, cross watcher, because I know that y'all are both in here. I'm picking up on both of you's energy. Um, Someone's afraid to go back to you because they know that you probably haven't learned your lesson, or slowed down and reflected long enough, or, you know, done some inner healing, some inner work here. This is definitely about a love connection, romantic connection. I'm getting that this is someone you can bounce off of, and that Gemini, that you like being around. But I'm just getting that you're not ready for this. You're not ready yet, and it's like, it's kind of like, okay, who am I to tell you that you're not ready? And that maybe your attitude with this Emperor here, because like I said, you know, you may be seeing red or getting triggered or feel agitated at this reading, but it's all because, you know, you need to slow down. You need to take your time to get out of your head about this, about what to do, and being lost, and replace this Nine of Swords energy with another energy, with something else. And I feel like you know this already, but you know it in like a different form of communication versus in the way that I'm telling you. But yeah. That's what I'm picking up for you, Gemini. I feel like this is like so sad and like somber. Um, but honestly, like, it's water. I'm feeling water energy now. And then we have Pisces and Earth energy in the beginning. Yeah, we have Pisces energy and Cancer energy. Yeah, and emotions are running high. Yep. So you're definitely, this is like definitely like an emotional reading here. Definitely time for you, especially if you have water in your chart. You definitely should be needing to be like kind of like flushing out, letting go of those emotions, and, you know, renewing your spirit, renewing your emotions, and doing reflecting. Especially if you have water in your chart, you're someone who reflects, who needs to kind of keep on continuing to do that, you know, releasing, continuing to release. Yeah. So, Gemini, this was your reading. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you like this reading, please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you also subscribe to the channel, subscribe button for more videos. And thank you so much for watching. And oh, too, with this lion here, this lion on his knees to this princess, I feel like that lion is like you, Gemini. Like, you're on your knees, like begging for someone to accept you. But this is a whole like queen, or a whole like princess. And I'm getting Beauty and the Beast, but it's kind of like the concept behind that. It's like, what work did you put in to have me, you know? Because I feel like the storyline in like any princess movies, like the Beast or the guy comes and saves the princess, but it's like did you actually like do that, or are you just there on your knees begging to be with this princess? But did you do the work to get that princess for her to even, you know, kind of like accept you? It's like you have that, you have the the get up, like the you know, you got it going on with being the image of it, but did you do the work? You know, it's giving like what is that, like a fake. And I'm not trying to call you fake, but I'm thinking of a disguise, like, what is it? Is it disguise? No, it's like someone who dresses up as someone to pretend. It's like pretending. Like, are you pretending to be this princess's prince, knowing that you haven't, you know, done the work or went through the mud and the fire and the slayed the dragon for her, and then it's like her prince is like coming down the way, and you're like trying to get her attention, wanting her to like accept you, and then here comes her true prince, and it's like she leaves you there and go running into his arms, and and then you get disgusting looks at you because you tried to pretend or fake to be this woman's lover, and you knew that you weren't, all because it's a cry for help. That's what it seems like. It's a cry for help. You need help. And this may come down to like childhood issues. Maybe you have like issues with your mom. You're in need of like some sort of like nurturing energy to just help you like thrive in life. So that could be the case too. But yeah, that was like a last minute message. But thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more videos and like this video if you liked it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another one. Bye.